Do you ever wonder how some girls get their makeup to look like a literal beauty filter in real life? Let me show you how. First things first, hydrate your skin. Hydrated skin equals a smoother base. I always start with the Rhode barrier butter and the glazing milk. Next, for primer, I like a primer that's going to add glow to the skin but also blur, like the iconic London blurring primer. We're trying to make our skin look like a filter, so glowing and blurring is very important. This radiance before even applying makeup is what you want to achieve. For foundation, taking something that's very skin-like, not too matte, not too glowy, right in the middle. And we're gonna start with a little bit of product and build if we need. You don't want to put too much right off the bat. I'm tapping this in with a sponge just to get the most skin-like finish. I love using a brush too, but when I'm trying to achieve a very flawless skin finish, I always go for a sponge. Before we move on, brows are very personal. What you feel is necessary for you. If you need to fill in, fill in. I just like to brush my eyebrows up with a brow gel. Now we're gonna take some concealer and we're gonna brighten. I'm gonna brighten underneath the eye, the chin, center of the forehead, and I'm gonna take a little bit on the sides of my mouth. This is gonna lift and brighten like a filter. I'm bringing this up closer underneath my eye, but not too close, and then I'm dragging it out this way. Now we're gonna lightly snatch the face with some contour. I'm taking the Makeup by Mario contour stick on a brush. I'm tapping this into the skin and blending upwards to lift. Of course, we're adding some definition under the jaw as well, but make sure that you're blending this out very nicely because you don't want any harsh lines. To sculpt the nose, I'm just taking the same contour stick and I am gently following the shape of the bridge of my nose and the tip. Cream blush, I'm taking the same technique of tapping it onto a brush before I bring it onto my face. Tapping this into the skin and also making sure to blend upwards. The main focus is always to lift the face. Now here's the key. We're taking a blurring setting powder and we're pressing this in into all the places where you want to filter. Underneath the eyes, in the center of the face, smile lines, forehead, just to make it look flawless. I mean, look at that. Not a pore in sight. Tapping a little bit of powder bronzer over the cream bronzer. Topping off the cream blush with a little bit of powder blush. This is the Kosas Dreamland. The category is face, so we're going basic on the eyes. A little bit of mascara. To deepen the eyes just a little bit, I'm going to take some black liner and I'm going to line the inner corners of my eyes. For the lips, we're slightly overlining in the center and then following our lip line. Following the lip line and then overlining. Just gonna give a little bit of a powderier look like a filter would. Using the brush to lightly soften. And we're topping it off with a plumping lip oil right in the center. And last but definitely not least, we're melting it all together with a setting spray. This is gonna make all the powders melt into the skin seamlessly and it's gonna lock everything in. And there you go, this is the final makeup. Tell me this doesn't look like a filter. So good. Let me know what you guys think.